Yokoso and welcome, and it's me, Celery. As you can see, we're here playing this video game as if nothing at all was ever changed or different. So hi, Ziddy-san, hello. Yeah, the goal is to finish grinding, or at least get as close as I can before I explode. Man, I am grossly tired, and it sucks that I slept in what I deem as pretty late. I went and I did some cleaning, and then I was just sitting around. I fell asleep for a good 20 minutes watching a Pikmin YouTube video, and then I was like, I guess I'll go stream to stay awake. Let's see how long that lasts. See, I say that, and I'm immediately being brought down by the pains of hunger. So I might go and grab something to swallow real quick. What'll happen first? We finish the grinding, or I get an absurd amount of archer monuments. Hopefully both happen in tandem. Alright, I'm gonna go and grab something real quick. I'm putting you on an ad, or not an ad break, but a BRB break, so hang on a second. Just a second.
This channel.
No! No!
We're back. Okay, we're so back. I ate a single melon mochi and then a handful of pumpkin seeds. So yeah, I haven't been around for the last couple of days, and there's no cool reasoning behind that. Just the usual poor time management. Sorry, I was observing the internet. And I have. Okay, cool. Back at it again. Grinding is the dream. I went to take back some clothes yesterday, and they had like a small little setup for Christmas stuff, but actually singularly just the Grinch. Impressive, huh? It was just the 1st of November yesterday, and they already got, ooh, hey, see you drop. And then they also, they already have, you know, Christmas stuff out. I mean, it's to be expected, but, like, still surprising to see. Theater no san, hi hi. How you do, how do. You're doing fine. How is me? I would say I can't say I'm doing bad. So I guess if I'm not doing bad, by default I have to be doing good. Tired of being tired all the time recently. And I feel like it's strictly because I've been sleeping really poorly. Not because I'm actually having a hard time sleeping, but just I've been purposely going to bed at really late times. And then waking up really early being like, man, I can't believe I feel terrible after getting 4 hours of sleep. But you get a lot more hours. I used to do that too. I really feel like if I slept 9 or 10 hours a night, I would be significantly more energized, have less passive debuffs, and, you know, just be generally all around a lot better. But I don't know. I feel like there's gaming afoot and watching YouTube videos at 3 in the morning afoot. I really want to get this grinding over with, because you know what? We have even more grinding to do, because there's those 60 Stargazers teapots that we get, and I was just going to blow through doing a bunch of the QP farming to try and get Hokusai finally to bond. I think she's going to be at like 13 or 14 after this, and then when that happens, I can complete her append skills. Will that all be today? I doubt it, unless I really feel the magic. Like, if I'm really feeling the beat, maybe, but, like, it's not what I planned. This is the Nudja Conspiracy. If you are wondering what group this is, I don't know. Sometimes they make music and I'm like, dang, they did some good work there. A lot of the times they make music and I'm like, dang, I hope that I never hear that again. This album hasn't been too bad though. It's been fairly tasty. But just fairly tasty. This is the last song on the album, which is more like an EP because it's only 5 songs long, but we take those, I guess. I have a lot of music I need to listen to because a lot of music came out recently, so yeah. You know how that joint goes. There's a bug in the window. I'm assuming it's a housefly. And it's like buzzing, and I could hear it pressing hard against the window or something, or the blinds or whatever. I'm hoping that it'll just pass away on its own soon. You've been listening to quite a bit of Minimum Electric Design? So what you're saying is that I put you onto the gospel? Because that's honestly my favorite band. Like, there's other ones that I like sometimes a bit more, but like, I always seem to circle back to them. Yes, I'm spreading the vision. I believe, no, I mean, if you're listening to them on Spotify, you'll be able to find about, I want to say maybe 80% of their stuff, because they have a bunch of weird songs on singles that are really good, but they just never release on anything else. That you kind of have to like really go out of your way to find. Like, I had to buy physical CDs for some of them, which was also hard. But yeah, you're getting like pretty much the entire full experience even on Spotify, because they're one of the cool Toho groups that uploads their music to Spotify. At least again, most of it. But hey, don't worry about that. What you should be worrying about is getting incredibly familiar with all their songs. How do you feel like? I kind of like their instrumentals more than the vocals, but sometimes their vocal works are also incredibly good. Like, I can never truly decide, because they have that electronic shoegazer album that's pretty good, and then they have Achievement is the remake of it, and the Achievement album is awesome. And Trails 1, or Trail 1, it's singular, is also an amazing album. But then there's ones that have the stuff on it like, is it called Monotone? I think is the album. That one is also amazing, and that one's nothing but, no, that one has one instrumental track on it, but it's mostly vocals. Oh, it's Two-Tone. That's what it's called. Two-Tone. Two-Tone and Particle are really good albums. And their vocal work, so, you know, shrug emoji. I'm nothing if not inconsistent. You like the instrumentals, but you like the vocals. Med. Name's not ringing a bell off the bat. But yeah, that's how it goes. I mean, it just depends, I feel like. Which is the case. Oh, okay. Well, that's one cool way to abbreviate it. I've always just said it all the entire time. I like what you're doing a lot better. Minimum electric design. It's also a pain to say if you're telling someone about it in conversation, because I feel like I have to actually slow down and enunciate each word. Telling someone, hey, I like this band called Minimum Electric Design. But so if I say it too fast, by Minimum Electric Design, and like I will like oftentimes omit a lot of the pronunciation of minimum. Which is not my intent, but what you gonna do, I guess. Sound foolish, that's what. Really getting a lot of bond for Sanosuke. Like it's moving so fast. Yeah, Akatsuki Records. The band that also goes by Stack, right? That have stuff like Necromantic and Honey Baganda. That group. Yeah. Or like Good Nightmare. The Do Re Mi song. It's like do re mi, good, sleep. That song. I feel like I either really like their music or I'm incredibly indifferent about it. Like, they don't really have songs that I'm like, yeah, it's okay. Oh, that song Giant Killing, that one's also really good. But again, for the most part, I feel like I either really like a song by them or I'm like, okay, grow up. Honey Baganda has been it. Yeah, I like going for runs listening to that song. It's a good song. I like this Vocaloid, it's Kafu, but they canceled the project with her because the voice provider was upset that the Vocaloid sounded so much like her. She felt like she was being replaced, which is understandable, but also kind of cringe. It's like, what did you expect? Not this, I guess. I can't think of many other Stack songs or Akatsuki records that I really like. You said that you're a normie when it comes to Vocaloid. You really just heard like the big couple of ones. That's understandable. There's so much Vocaloid content because pretty much anyone can just do it. What I would recommend is listen to the Metal Penguins. I can send you their Bandcamp page. They released a new EP that I haven't heard yet, but I can vouch for the rest of their music. Well, specifically, I can vouch for the albums Reminiscence, The Villains, and First Cult. Those three are really good. There you go. It's not going to be on the test if you don't listen to it, but I like it. Specifically First Cult, which was their most recent album until the new one came out. That one's great. I haven't heard the new one again. It's called The Unknown. It's only 4 songs long though. Really, it's only 2 songs long actually, because 2 songs are songs and 2 of them are instrumentals.
ちょっと待ってくださいんだしたらちょっと待ってくれる世界そんな都合がいい場所で僕は生きてる
They give it a listen later. Yay! Just be careful with Bandcamp. If you're listening in a browser, like if you were on a computer, you need to download a plugin because you can't change the music, like the volume of it. It's always going to come in super loud if you don't have a plugin downloaded. But if you're on your phone, like on the Bandcamp app, or just on your phone in general on the web browser, you can adjust it that way, which is so lame. Blow yourself up, Arash. I'm not gonna lie, if I was a singer and they made a Vocaloid using me and it was like super duper close to just how I normally sound, I wouldn't be upset by it. I'd be like, oh sweet, now I can sing duets with myself. But that's just me. That would be awesome. That's what I'm saying. But instead, the voice provider, they feared the singularity. Man, hang on. It was pretty cold yesterday, but now it's super hot today, so I gotta take off this jacket. I've been anticipating it to get colder, but boy howdy was I wrong. Good news though, I'll have a nice run today, because it won't be freezing cold like it normally is the last week. That is actually literally the same thing that happened here. Like, same temperature and everything pretty much. Like yesterday morning I went out, we had to take the cat to the vet, and like I went out and I dressed very prettily. Prettily? That sounds gross. Is that even a word? There we go, cute. I'll say cute. I was dressed like someone's aunt. Truly dressed like Auntie Celery. And it was freezing. I was like, man, I picked a terrible day to try and dress like this. You don't think so? Well, I'm glad, because it sounds gross, prettily. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, it was freezing like all day yesterday wearing that. And then today, in anticipation of cold weather, I'm hit with sweating right now because I'm wearing a jacket. And then tomorrow it looks like it's back to being somewhat cold. Within like Tuesday, Wednesday, it's going to be warm again. Like the rest of the week it looks like it's pretty mild. I don't understand anything, but especially not the weather patterns. Winterizing the bird coop. See, instead of actually like doing something, like, I don't know, maybe making sure there's no gaps and putting some insulation, what you're actually doing is that you're knitting like tiny little scarves and mittens and little shoes for the said birds, is what I bet you're doing actually. Each one of them gets a personalized coat. Iron Valiant 39. I hope you're doing fine. You wish you could. No! You're doing good. Well, that's good. You should have invested in getting one singular mango instead of a manga. I remember one time I was at a Barnes and Noble's, and I was just looking at the manga section. This is when I was living in Texas for a little bit, and again, I was just checking out the selection, and there was some lady just sitting in the middle of the aisle, and she had her legs fully extended, so you had to step over her, and she was just reading something, and it's like, you know, honey, there's gotta be a better place for you to do this. Like, you don't have to sit here in the way. Like, I saw her, and I was like, honestly, she's sitting right in front of, I don't even remember what it was I wanted to look at, but there was something, like, right there, and I was like, I don't even want to, like, go over there, because I have to step all over her. It's like, man. Anyway, that's called being a public nuisance, but not in a fun way. Or even in an understandable way. That's just called being a nuisance. Because they have little tables and stuff that you can actually go and sit at a Barnes and Noble's. Or you go over to the Starbucks section and buy like an ice water. Truly inexcusable behavior. You had a matcha latte at where? Barnes and Noble's? You had a Starbucks at not Barnes and Noble's? I remember some years ago, my dad used to frequent going to Starbucks. Bro would just like, I don't know. No, let me rephrase that. Not Starbucks. It was specifically Barnes and Noble's, and just like hanging out at the one inside the Barnes and Noble's. And I felt like I always ended up getting dragged into it. But there's only so many times you can look at the same 6 things before you're like, hey, can you just stop taking me with you? I got a life to live. And it doesn't involve this. And check it out, Sanosuke can defeat Tristan with just 2 crits. Just doot, and then doot. Hey, we got another C drop. I'd much rather be getting Archer Monuments, but whatever. Oh, hey, we got one. Indeed. Rainbow moment. Just one more Archer Monument and I could finish the Archer class score. I'm so close, I can taste it. My whole computer froze. That was kind of scary. So what you're saying is that you could be awesome base and epic and finish the Saber class score, however, you're choosing to save Night Medals. And I mean, I guess I can't make fun of you too bad, because those are kind of hard to come by. But like at the same time, can't you just buy them from the Pure Prism shop? And then you're going to be able to get the 1 reset ticket like next year on NA. And then also, isn't there going to be, if I'm remembering correctly, isn't one of the like lottos that's going to be hitting NA either this year or next, isn't it going to have Night Medals in the shop? Or not the shop, but like the gacha. A lotto item droppage. I could be misremembering, but whatever. You don't have any more? Well, I hope you have that C that boosts the drop rate by 5% and just go grind in Camelot and then blow up. But who do you plan to roll for that's going to be needing those? Like, if you had someone in mind, you know what I'm saying, I'd be, oh yeah, I got you. But if it's just like in fear of not having any more, I don't know what to say. What did you use your pure prisms even on? Was it just a bunch of things over time? Or did you just like go crazy with usage and burn them all at once you had them? Meds that you needed? That's crazy. Yep. You want to get... Oh man, I pressed the wrong button. You want that cat? Well, I guess whatever works. Well, since we're here, let's go ahead and hit up the shop. As if it's gonna be any different. Nice. So you're gonna be doing a lot of rolling for summer is what it sounds like to me. One more to go. I'm gonna throw up. And then we just have the rest of the event grinding. I'm looking at something on the internet. Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to eat an onion so bad. Like, you ever get that feeling where you just want to like chop up an onion, get like a big whiff of it, and then just like pan sear it for like 15 to 20 years? And then you just like dig in, you're like, oh cool, an onion. Yap session. That's just what these whole streams are, honey. It's called eggs and bacon, minus the bacon, but also maybe minus the eggs too. But then you put the whole thing over like a single tortilla. So I guess you're only eating a tortilla at that point. But yeah, I don't know, I just kind of have a hankering for an onion. I'm also just pretty hungry in general, so maybe that's bleeding over and manifesting as the desire for onion. Ah, I got something in my eye. Eat garlic? Listen, You can be Wario all you want. Just don't involve me. Hey, we can do the Tristan thing again. Meaning we beat Tristan with just 2 crits from Sanosuke. Garlic is great. Yeah, but just eating garlic by itself, truly Wario behavior. And who would you rather be? Wario eating garlic by itself, or a Shrek created character eating an onion by itself? Shrek is a king, so I don't think you even need any further explanation from me, you know? And you're saying right now that you like to just get a whole clove of garlic and just like pop it into your mouth and just eat it as is. Well, I mean, whatever works for you, you know. Oh, you know a good friend, Haidaran-san? One time they were doing a cooking stream and someone donated for him to like take a bite out of a raw onion, and he did it. He didn't really freak out or anything. If I did it, I probably would have started crying on stream. We know! We know what? About Haidaran-san eating an onion? But I'm surprised you guys were there. I'd cry eating an onion. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Listen. I'm gonna blame the hormones as to why I cry so easily these days. Like, for example, my brother gave me one of those Warhead hard candies, and it was black cherry flavored, and he was all like, yeah, these ones are pretty good. And I was like, oh, word? I put it in my mouth and immediately started crying. It was just so sour. So yes, if I took a bite of an onion, I probably would start crying. I kind of feel like if you did take a bite out of an onion, like, the taste would be stuck with you for days. Like, it would be a phantom taste. You'd be enjoying life, and then all of a sudden you're just like, bleh. You just remember the taste of a raw onion in your mouth, and then you explode. Or at least I feel like that'd be the case with me. I still need to do the challenge quest for this event. I just remembered that. We could try it with Sanosuke. I've seen people on the internet already successfully pull it off. And they usually use a level 80 Sanosuke. Yay! We did it! We can finally go and complete the Archer class score! Oh, it's a great day for Tristan, I guess, because he's gonna be my Grand Archer. But yeah, big day for Tristan. Yes, finally. Hooray! You know what that means. So now I've got Extra Class 2, Archer, Saber, Lancer, and Berserker done. What I want to do next is Extra Class 1. Which I've done a good amount of. But see, now I need Archer monuments again, but I'm gonna need significantly less, but I still need them again. But that's life, I guess, right? Ah! I already need more. You're eating up all my pages. Oh, am I gonna be out of Berserker monuments too? Dang. It's not looking good for me. I don't even know why I wanted to do— oh, Avenger, that's why. That's why, because I was thinking, I was like, I don't even really have any ruler servants that are like based in epic style, except for Johanna, but like, I don't know, she's not doing big damage. And then it hit me. We're doing this for Kakekyo-chan. Yeah, 20 gears. All my chains. It's okay, I actually went and bought a bunch of chains just because— oh man, because I knew that was gonna happen. Well, I mean, we did our best. Turns out I actually can't do as much as this as I thought I could. Well, back to the suffering. You think you completed the Saber class score? Yeah. I did on both NA and JP, but that shouldn't surprise you, honestly. If anyone's gonna complete that, it was gonna be me, so like, you should be far from surprised that I've already done it. Well, I guess they're just gonna take this Koyanskaya. I'd rather take one that has an item drop, but whatevs. Have we listened to this full album? Omota Yori, and then I can't read that part. I can't tell. It's like all these songs are named the same thing. Oh, what? We're nowhere near it. There's like, oh my goodness. There's so many bonus tracks on this. Man, we're gonna be listening to this all week. We haven't even like started listening to the actual album yet. I was all like, this is weird. This isn't like any of the songs that we're supposed to be listening to. And it's like, that's because we haven't even gotten to that. We're listening to just like the bonus tracks. I am so torn up. That's crazy. Well, whatever. On the right side of Rosh is gonna be Bond 11 pretty soon. This song's pretty good though. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if these albums are like bloody long. I don't mean that as like the curse word that British people use, but I mean they're so long that your ears start to bleed. You know what I'm saying? Who's my favorite Vocaloid? I want you to take a guess. I'm gonna give you 3 guesses. Everyone in the chat. 3 guesses, and then I'll tell you. Miku? Well, my birthday is Sun-Q, you know, March 9th. So I like Miku for that reason, but she's not my favorite Vocaloid. Luca? No. One more guess, honey. You gotta make it count. Gakpo? No. Oh yeah, that guy. I had to look it up to make sure that was the one you're talking about. No, but we do like that purple guy. Fair guess since he's purple. But honestly, my favorite Vocaloid is probably Mako. I like Mako a lot, but I also like Adachi Rei, and then I also like Defoko and Momone Momo Kasane Teto. Like, you know, the works. You've liked Rin? The yellow one that isn't Neru. Akita Neru. I also like Kafu a lot, but she's not really like a real Vocaloid anymore. Her project was cancelled, but people still use her in songs, so like, is she really gone forever? Oh yeah, that lady. Who to me looks really sickly. Good old Sukone Tei. Yeah, a real obsessive created character. I haven't gone out for a run the last couple of days. 2 days ago is because I didn't want to run on Halloween and scare anybody. And then yesterday it was just because I was tired. But today it'll be fun to go for a run. I think, I hope, maybe, ideally, possibly. There was a Halloween song, but now it's lost to time, or at least when you tried to find it. Hang on, I'm bleeding from my eyes. Meaning I'm just trying to process something. But like, I lost the thought that I had as soon as it came in. It was actually horrid. Oh yeah, if you were wondering how the actual appointment with the vet went with the cat, I mean, she's not dying or anything, but she needs to take an antibiotic, and we'll see if, I don't know, it goes away. But I don't know. It is what it is. Worrying about it will get you nowhere. I was looking at the internet, and now I'm back. I'm not gonna lie, my mom kind of made me mad because the vet told us that we needed to put the antibiotic in the fridge, and then we got home and I assumed she did it, and I was talking to her this morning, and then she's like, yeah, I left it in my purse, and I'm like, I'm going to kill you. Like, you were told to do one thing and didn't do it. I didn't think that I had to, like, be the voice of reason here and make sure you actually did it. God, like, I'm still mad about that. Like, how do you fumble the bag that hard? You literally just put it in the fridge. How do you make a song request? You can use 10,000 points. Or if you want to, alternatively, you can just toss it in the chat, and as a one-time freebie, I can listen to it. Here's your 1 monthly free song listening to. She's dressed like Shimata, or like Flandre with those rainbow colors. Upside down. She's doing the robot. somebody tap in. I see, but the sound quality wasn't as good. Well then yeah, I mean hey, you sacrificed whatever that video was for this one with better sound quality. Hey, another CE drop. Really getting a lot of those, huh? Although it's not really a good thing. 'Cause, I mean, the CE's not bad, but I don't think I'm ever going to use it after this event's over. And it's not even one that's like, I don't know, it's just not that great. What went wrong with Tobey Maguire's career? Well, I could care less about Tobey Maguire and his career. What did I think? I thought that how to put it? Nothing wrong with it. It was something light, a little something something. The first comment on this video is those girls make this song more interesting. That's pretty funny. There we go. Back on track. But yeah, it wasn't a bad song. Far from bad. I've been trying to eat less sweets lately and less carbs. Can't lie, I would like to eat more sweets and more carbs. I listened to a lot of Vocaloid in high school. I'm not gonna lie, I liked Vocaloid a lot, like some years ago, but my like for Vocaloid was in Utaite, those people that cover Vocaloid songs. So I learned a lot about Vocaloids because I liked a lot of that. Like I listened to a lot of like Sekihan, Cradness, Rayol when Tree used to do that, Ito Kashitaro. That was that. I think that was that guy's name? No, it's just Ito. Ito Kashitaro is like a singer that's out now. His name was just Ito, I believe. And he's got that one song called With. It's spelled like W1TH. Or not the song, that's what the album's called. But anyway, I used to listen to a lot of that. Which is my roundabout way of saying I learned a lot about Vocaloid because of that. And then I blew up. A singular Vocaloid. Unused character A. Four more times for Arash to hit next bond level. Let's go. There was recently a box of donuts in the house, and I didn't eat a single donut. And I know the last one was eaten today. I'm not upset because I chose not to, but it just feels kind of depressing that I didn't eat any of the donuts. Since I'm something of a donut enthusiast myself, I hate trying to eat healthier. You know what I want to do? I want to tear open like a loaf of bread, the entire loaf, just like rip it in half and bury my face in it and take a big deep breath. Two more to go. Not for the... Oh, cool. We got one of these. Now I have one singular Archer monument. This is great. Finally, I can retire. We're gonna finish this before we get the shop done, which is impressive. Come on, Arash. I'm quite fond of Arash. Even like grinding aside, I've just like his design a lot. And I even like him in Fate Prototype. He's just a cool character. Too bad he blows himself up.
音は途絶え、境界のない虚空に目を閉じてもまだ繋がらないまま、音のない応答だけが。
You know that one YouTube channel, Chima Chanru? Remember when they did that one stream and they had the tiny Arash cake and like a small little Arash setup? Because they have their Arash like level 112 or something. I think that's funny. I think I first rolled Lancelot like January 2nd on JP of 2018. So like maybe we'll do an anniversary stream next year. I plan to do one this year but forgot. Zeddy-san with 3 emojis. Lance of Lot, that's the one. Lance of the Lot. Lance from the Lot. Or some evil third thing. A lot of the Lance variety. See, that one's funny too. Oops, hit the space bar, but nothing happened, so that's okay. That one Sonic game. What is that game called? But yeah, in that one it's Shadow, who is supposed to be Lancelot. I know that because someone was selling a toy from that game for an absurd amount of money. I mean, it might exist. I just wouldn't know how to find it. It definitely would exist on like the Western fan base, because you know how people in the West are about Sonic. They're always real smelly about it. I think Sonic's still popular in Japan, just like not in the weird way that Sonic's popular in like in the States specifically. Because you know, I really feel like it's the weirdest brand of people that really like Sonic that live in like North America. Like including Canada too. You can't escape from that one. Like I'm talking like all of North America is all like real weird about Sonic. It's just like top 10 strangest individuals you'll ever meet. And then they're like the biggest Sonic heads you've ever met. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Anyway, what I'm getting to is that, yeah, if there is gonna be some FGO X Sonic art and it's like them as the Knights of the Round Table, it would be made by someone and they'd probably post it on Tumblr. And then you'd be like, yep, just as I expected. Shadow the Hedgehog is Lancelot's persona. Well, actually, Lancelot's persona would have to be a leopard. Because according to, like, the actual myth, you know, like, actual Galahad, not Galahad, Lancelot and the Isle of the, and the Lord of the Distant Isles, that's what it was called. Galehout. Galehout had a dream where he saw there was a lion. Was it a lion? I think it was a lion, and then there was a leopard, and the lion and leopard, they both took turns tearing out his heart. He had 2 hearts in his chest too for some reason. And he went and he talked to a wizard, and the wizard said that the leopard represented Lancelot and the lion or whatever represented Guinevere. And like his 2 hearts was like dying emotionally and physically. And it was like his like premonition that he was gonna die. But in his dreams he was seeing Lancelot as a leopard, because according to that same myth, they said that the leopard is the cat that's second in regality to a lion. So, yes. Lancelot's fursuit would be something leopard themed. Hey, we can beat Tristan with just 2 crits again. Let's do it. Let's completely... Let's bury him 6 feet under. I'm sorry we have to keep doing this to you, Tristan. I think you're a pretty cool guy. It's just, I have to kill you. Repeatedly. Over and over again. Until there's nothing left. Hey, look at all that damage, man. It's crazy. Yay! Bond 11 Arash. Now we gotta go and force feed him some chalice. No Bloodborne. But first, let's check out the shop. I mean, hey, we're almost there, right? We just need the premium currency, these dolls, and then the easy to get one. Oh, and then I guess 300 more shirts, and then we get the blow up. We're so close, I can't really taste it, honestly. Hooray for Arash. I think his Final Ascension art's really cool. That's just me. I don't like his Final Ascension outfit. I think that's kind of lame. With like the tights. I'm a fan of a good bodysuit underneath armor. But for this one, I think he looks better sleeveless. And they clearly thought the same thing when they drew that Final Ascension art. I'm pretty hungry. We're gonna have to do a really long stream soon, because I want to get 26 more of those obsidian daggers on NA before that event ends. I have 174 and I want to hit 200, so I have to grind on that too. Even though I've already finished the shop for that event, and like I said, I would like to just get some more obsidian daggers. Because whenever a servant needs those, they need like 10 billion of them. Bones, yeah, that too. Servants that need those need 10 billion. And you're just like, geez Louise. Okay. A large dragon. I felt like for a while I had a horrible time stockpiling dragon fangs, speaking of dragons, but like, not anymore. Whatever servants it was I was leveling up at those times, I guess were the only ones I was ever going to get that needed them. Because even on this server I have, I think, around 700, or at least had around 700. I think I had to use some recently for the class score. Like one of them, I don't know which one. Well, anyway. Will he be able to finish all the class cores? Yeah, you could actually do it right now, I believe. Like, you just have to be able to have enough of like the morning star torches and all that stuff. So you have to complete all those extra missions that's like, have X million servants at Bond 6, get this many servants leveled up. You have to just do every one of those, and then pretty much with the like grand duels, you get a lot of them too. Like, I'm 2 of the I'm 2 morning star torches short from being able to unlock all of the class cores that need the morning star torches at least. I still need the ones that are blue, whatever those ones are called, but yeah, you just have to again do those missions, which means you'll have to get more servants and get more bond and whatever. But it's really not as discouraging as I'm making it sound. I'm not gonna lie, I have got to use the rest of room. Take a bio break, as the corporate likes to call it. So you're gonna BRB. So BRB.
this channel.
No! No!
We are so back. I went and got some water as well, so we should be able to lock in until I inevitably leave to go get something to eat. Two! Something I'm thinking about. Can't remember though. Oh yeah, we need to finish playing Pokemon Pearl. We're so close, but I keep just like going like months without playing it for no reason. If we can finish this grind on both servers by like Tuesday, then we might do a long stream for that game on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. Well, actually, maybe not. No, maybe Wednesday, because I have to go to the doctor. I have to go to the doctor tomorrow for like a specialist to look at something. Yeah, effectively, I guess, to tell you. My doctor was worried that I might have an autoimmune disease because during like when they were doing all that testing for my kidney, they found that like I guess my bile ducts are real inflamed. I don't know if real inflamed is the right word, but they're inflamed. And then they're like, well, this could be pointing towards the direction of an autoimmune disease. I'm supposed to go and see someone tomorrow about that. So it's like whatever. And then on Wednesday, I go to the doctor for my normal every 60 days checkup where they take blood and then they check like my testosterone and estrogen levels. And then they're like, okay, well, here's either more of this or more of that. And I'm like, okay, sweet. And that's that. Are we finally listening to the actual album now? Oh, we are. Cool. So now we're actually through the bonus track and we're actually listening to the full album now. I was wondering, because I thought this album was mostly Kasane Teto, but then there was like most of Miku is what we heard, and like some Kafu tossed in there. And, you know, well, here we go. The actual album starts now. October 20th was over 2 weeks ago. No, I think it was just under 2 weeks ago. Still a while ago, though. Longer than I'd like to think. Hang on. I'm stuck. I forgot where I'm at. Forgot what I'm doing. Lost track of my mission. Also, is the audio changed at all? Because the mic's a lot lower down than I normally have it. I didn't realize so just now. Because if it sounds about the same, then I'm not going to change it. But if I sound like I'm a million miles away, then yeah, I'll bring it back up. You'll have to tell me. When we finish listening to this album, I'm probably just gonna like turn into sand. You know what I'm saying? Become dust in the wind. Not because I don't want it to end, but just because I can't believe we listened to so many other songs. Like this whole stream, this hour 50 minutes, has just been this album. And again, it's not a bad thing, 'cause at least it sounds good, but I'm just in awe right now. I didn't know there was that many bonus tracks. Should have just been like one super long album. But hey, who cares? I guess I do because I'm complaining about it. I'm sure, well actually, I don't know. No, I've seen it before. If we miss a couple of buffs, Sanosuke still does a lot of damage and can defeat him pretty consistently. Because they're over damaging by a lot. Because there's been times where I forgot to do most of the buffs and we can still do it. Shinsen Gumi power. Oh hey, we did it. We completed this part of it. The like point ladder. I didn't realize. Sweet. But we still have so much more to do. It's not even close. It's never enough. Never ever. On my own time, I've been playing that Toho fan game, Toho Hero of the Ice Fairy. I like it a lot. It's a hard game, and I haven't gotten. I mean, the whole appeal to it, from what I feel like, is like there's all those different challenge modes, but I think I'm halfway through the base story. But I could be wrong. There's a new DLC coming out in the winter as well. I recommend tapping in. But do what you want to do. Hey, this song has Nasu Robo Type T. That's crazy. All my homies love Nurse Robot Type T. I like her because her name's funny. Me and the boys when the robot is a nurse. So yeah, I can still say that because like 90% of my friend base are still the boys. One whole t-shirt. Dog, I am getting really hungry. The whole thought of eating a raw onion is becoming more and more appealing with every passing second. Hang on, I'm repositioning the mic. There we go. You know. Or maybe you know you don't know. And if you don't know, well, that's okay too. Oh hey, another song with Nurse Robot T-Type in it. Or Type T. Nice. It's crazy the amount of damage that it's like RNG. Like normally he does between like 1.7 to 1.5 million. So you're telling me that just like a high roll is a difference of 300,000 damage because it's the same buffs every time. Whatever, I guess. Not even I guess, it is just like whatever. Me when I don't roll for any event CEs. Why doesn't anyone have any event CEs that I can borrow? I expect the world would offer nothing. Yay! Arashu Gaming. A singular sandwich. Me when buff stacking so much damage. I really feel like that when we have an overcharge, it doesn't really make any more damage come out. It just like makes it so that the least amount of damage we're gonna do is higher, you know? Check this out. Okay, we high rolled. But other times I've had the overcharge effect with the same buffs, I've barely done like 1.6 million. Three? Wait, why did I back out? Shrug emoji. I'm not gonna lie, I'm running out of steam. And pretty fast too. Let me scoot closer to the computer. Okay. Maybe, just maybe slightly better. Hang on, I'm having a coherent thought. I wanted to try and, like I said at the beginning, finish the class score. Finish just the grinding for this event. But again, I don't know. I think I'm gonna be like 2 or 3 items short. Because like I said, I'm getting pretty hungry. Barely holding on by a thread. When we hit 400 of those shirts, I was gonna back out and go to the shop. So next time maybe? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. Yeah, so next time it should be. Boo. I brought a Castoria by mistake, and she can still do it. So if you brought a Scafaha, we also might still be able to do it. Yay. Honestly, if and when we end up hitting those shirts, I might just like lay down and become one with the ether. Maybe. Maybe. I am still liking this album a lot though. Even if it was so long. Much longer than I anticipated. Actually, I think this is the last song. No. Oops, hit the mic. My fault. My fault, original gangster. Yay! Now all that's left is the 3 hard things to get. Hooray! About 700 of them. Yeah, I think, honestly, it might just be for the best. Dang, whole album plus the bonus content. Okay, well, I mean, honestly, if we do head out, do we want to, like, stop by and say hi to anybody? What I'm saying, well, no one that I normally would raid is streaming. Oh no, there's, uh, my good friend, Ignatius. So yeah, I guess let's go say hi to them. I want to call it here for today, mostly just 'cause, yeah, I don't have much left in me, and if I do, I'd rather save it for like that run I got to go on in like 2 hours. Get something to eat real quick. Specifically, a single piece of bread. You know how it works. So as per usual, I thank you for coming through. Thank you. You can't see it, but I'm making a heart with my hand because you are the one I heart. You can't see my heart hand, but you can see this emoji triple time over. So thank you for coming through. Salute the sun. Have some fun. And I'll start getting the whole raid thing together now. There we go. Souffle, hooray. The classic don't stop rocking on my account. So yeah. See you later, alligators, and after a while, you crocodiles.